Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Chit with Brat. I am Brit, and of course you're on chat. All right, y'all. I just left happy hour. I definitely need to be getting my stuff and getting up out of here. But we're gonna get straight into the story time because I just want to get it out the way because this is super jokes. So this is my story time. If y'all could not see down below about the mechanic. Why I keep saying the mechanic? He wasn't a damn mechanic. This is my maintenance man story time. You know what I'm saying? The highlight of the story is this. Ladies, do not be jumping at the first man smiling in your face because it be jokes half the time. It be jokes half the time. All right, so boom. So I had this maintenance man, right, who wound up coming to my apartment because I had molds, right? Now, mind you, if you already know the know, if you're not in the scoop or dupe, you feel what I'm saying? I just moved to Philly. I relocated from New York. This is my first apartment. I'm super excited. And for it to be my first apartment, it's been a roller coaster. Not all bad. Some good, some bad. But just know it's just been a roller coaster. You understand? And as far as communication with my complex, my apartment complex, it's been up and down, up and down. I'm not going to lie. It hasn't been such a great... This is all a part of the first apartment blue. It's a lot going on, just learning, and that's a whole nother separate video, which I'm gonna definitely come to YouTube and definitely tell y'all my 1 year update, because it's about to be a year. September 6th makes 1 year. When I tell you I moved in and started work like 2 days later, like, yeah, it was that real. So anniversaries is coming up, so we're gonna have to get through and tell a story time about that and all of that, and just my update on what everything has been like since then. And I'm like super in a good space right now. Boom. But this is my story time about, I keep saying mechanic. I don't even have a car. Why? If I say mechanic one more time, I'm gonna get tight. And mind you, the whole time me thinking about the story, I never said mechanic. Why is mechanic coming out the mouth now? Let me hurry up. I've been here too damn long and I gotta get home and I gotta eat and I'm hungry. Happy hour, I'm lit. I still got the damn... Boom. This is my very first apartment, right? I've been having troubles in my apartment for a little minute. It's gotten a lot better, but that very first few months in, I was stressed, y'all. Like, the amount of stress I was going through was ridiculous. You understand? It was to the point where, like, do y'all need me to call my mom? Like, do you need me to call my mother so she could call y'all and she could get to the bottom of this? Because I don't have time for this. Like, y'all stressing me out. It was just a lot. You understand? Like, I was going through a lot, y'all. Some time goes now, and one day I'm laying in the bed and I happen to look up on my wall and I peep, like, hold on. There was mold on the wall, and it wasn't no small little spot. It was a big spot that looked like it was growing, which was crazy because, well, when did you get here? I still to this day can't tell you when it came, because when did this mold get here? It started small and then it just got crazy. I panicked in the mold. I hit my uncle up, and uncle, whoever answered first, and they want to let me know, like, yo, this was not here last weekend when I put up the, my uncle put up the curtains in my room. That was not there that weekend. I just did that, like, that weekend. That was not there. That's new. Get on top of them. Get them, for them to fix that ASAP. It's mold. You're going to get sick. Like, get on top of it. They didn't respond to me when I first started. They were just, like, not answering me at first. So I was sending my emails back to back once a week. You're not hearing me? Okay, cool. Once a week, every Tuesdays, I was sending my email about my mold because I got asthma and I want to know what's going on. I don't want to die. Cool. I wound up getting in contact with the maintenance man. He calls me out the blue one day that they told me what was going on. Oh, I wound up going to the complex for something else. I wound up calling off for work to have to go to figure out something else. Something else wound up happening. My mom was with me, so we wound up going up there together. Got to the bottom of it. In the meantime, me asking about that, I asked him about, y'all been getting my emails? Because nobody been responding to me. Come to find out they've been getting them. They're sick of me. They got it and they're on it, and they're sending somebody to call me this week. The man wants to call me and want to be the maintenance man. He calls me, and I love the fact right off the back of his communication skills are on point, y'all. Like, he's, hey, my name is such and such such. I would say Bob for the story, but we're not going to disrespect him. My name is such and such. I'm here to do this. They told me that you had a mold issue. What's going on? Let me know. So I love the fact that he knew how to communicate. You understand? He wanted to know what was the issue from my mouth. Like, he's seen what I wrote, but what was the issue from my mouth? What's the problem? And he gonna let me know how he gonna situate it, how he plans to solve it. Like, he had the whole breakdown, which was new to me because this is the most communication that I've ever gotten from this complex. You understand, though? You understand, like, how frustrating I could have been? I've never really got real communication until I had to get crazy when I did start getting it. And for this man to just come in and just start communicating, thank you, sir. Like, news to me. Didn't think they had it in them. Realized I had this mold. I let him know the situation. He like, listen, well, I plan on coming in that Tuesday or that Monday, whatever day he said. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'll keep you posted from there. whatever. He wound up coming in that Monday. That Sunday, I think I had went to New York, so I left the door open from like Sunday to Monday. Shh, don't tell nobody. When I tell him, like, listen, well, I had to leave Sunday to go to New York. My door's been open. He like, nah, I'm going over there right now. I'm gonna go figure this out. He winds up going to my house. He's letting me know. He's walking me through. He's on the phone with me, talking me through everything. All right, I see it. Da, da, da. I'm gonna send you pictures and videos to let you know the plan of what I'm gonna do. Da, da, da. Loved it. Mind you, this is all new to me. I'm grateful. Thank you, sir. Let me know. Like I said, he didn't have to rush in my apartment once he peeped. Like, wait, it's been open since Sunday. Wherever he was at, he wound up leaving where he was at to come figure out what was going on in my spot. Figure it out. Boom. Called me, kept me posted. Like, mind you, I got cameras in my spot, so like, which was funny because I definitely peeped him peeping one of the cameras. I peeped him peeping it, like he was talking to me on the phone as we're talking, and he went to go sit on my couch and then like did like a double look and like peeped the camera and was like, oh shit. Like, it was funny, but yeah. Anyway, some time goes now, right? You know, like I said, communication's A1. He's letting me know what's going on. The next day I come, I'm going to cut out the problem, and then I'm going to get to the root of it, figure out what's going on and where the mold came from, started from, fill that back up, and then I'm going to put in a new wall. And now, you know, he kept me posted during everything. Cool. Thank you, sir. Most communication ever. I'm super grateful at this point because thank you. We were starting getting weird. I mean, I just feel like you don't gotta call me after every job, sir, but okay, cool. After every job he called me, I was super grateful. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Okay, cool. One day, one night, I got a picture. Was it a daytime? It was in the daytime or the nighttime. Well, I don't know, but it was something inappropriate. Like, he sent me a picture of himself, and he was like, this is your maintenance man. I'm about to say mechanic. Mechanic, like I be driving. This is your maintenance man. His name, such, da, da, da. So it was to the point where, whoa, is that in front of my door? Like, is that my spot? Like, is that my apartment? Like, whose door is that? Look, oh, it wasn't my door. Extra dramatic for no reason. Okay, it wasn't my door, my bad. Pictures of themselves, like, I'm the mechanic. I don't care who you are, sir. Thank you for fixing what you got to fix. I don't care who you are. I ain't gonna hold you. He was a very handsome man, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so... And I think, and this is what had me rub the wrong way. This is why I brought up the whole not shitting where you eat. Because the way the picture was sent, and now if you think back to how, like, the flow of the conversation, how he thought it was going to go. Because me, I'm very professional if it's a professional situation. Number one, I'm not mixing the two. Number two, until you tell me this is what it is, I don't got no time for the games. I don't got time for the bull. You guys to come out and tell me what's up so I could know how to move. You feel me? I think he's flirting with me. I'm not sure. Yeah, no. It's going to be professional. I feel like he was like trying to like switch over. I don't do the mix up. We're gonna keep it sir, ma'am. If I even feel like or think that you getting a little too friendly, I'm pulling the sir on you. I'm bringing it back to we at work because you must have forgot. I didn't forget. That's so much? I don't think that's so much. No. Anywho, sure, sends me a picture of himself and he's like, oh, I'm the mechanic. Here we go. Now he the mechanic. Fuck it. Now he the mechanic. I'm the I was about to say his name, Lord. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you, nice to meet you. I was like, what do you want me to say to that? I'm supposed to send you a picture back. This is not a dating app, sir. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's not even the gag. So boom. Remember, it's supposed to be a 3-day situation. So that third day he was supposed to come, or maybe that second day he wound up not coming, which wound up prolonging because he said he had another emergency, which was cool. Do your thing. Just let me know. And I kept it, let me know if I should leave my door open. Like, I'm not just leaving it open just to leave it open. That Sunday it was because I was going to New York and I knew I couldn't come back to lock it. But just to be leaving it open because I think you coming, no, unless you tell me, I made that very clear. Unless you let me know ahead of time, I'm not leaving my door open. So boom. So this one day, which was probably like the second day, he hit me up, told me he was coming. But when I got home that day, the door was still open and he always locked it. Like, he made it clear that he locks the doors when he leaves. Anyway, he didn't lock it. So when I got back, it was open. So I figured, oh, maybe he didn't get to it. I didn't really stress that hard. Like, all right, maybe he didn't get to it because he's been so efficient. He just probably didn't get to it. I'm not going to stress it. Boom. So that night, he calls me. So I'm like, hello? He's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? So he's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to let you know. Like, he made it, which I appreciate, I guess. Like,
so I feel like I gotta get this out because this is me just being dramatic with the bullshit. All right, boom. But listen, yes, he called me, right? Here's my thing. The phone dies. Okay, it dies mid-sentence, so I figured it died. He calls me back to say, yeah, my phone died. I didn't want you to think I hung up on you because, you know, I don't want you to be like, what?
So he's like, yeah, I just want to let you know that I wasn't able to get to your apartment today. It was a lot going on with a bunch of emergencies. All right, cool. That's no worries. I figured once I got back, like, this is me responding back, like, on the phone. It's cool, no worries. I figured once I got back and realized that the door was still open, that you didn't get to it. It's fine. Like, don't worry. You've been such a great help. Like, I'm grateful for what you did do. Should I leave it open tomorrow? Like, what you want me to do? So he was like, nah, leave it open tomorrow. I'll let you know, whatever the case. All right, cool. Left it open. Cool. Third day, homie comes, and I'm assuming he do his thing. He fixed up whatever the case may be. Okay. The door's locked, so I realized, okay, he must have came. He must have did it. The room looks good. Whatever he did looks good. Mold is gone. I'm A-OK-ing, right? Cool. Next day, he must have called me. Like, these days of him calling me was between the days that, like, he was supposed to be doing whatever, but when he was done, or maybe right before he was done, I had asked him, like, okay, cool, so this is the last day. Like, because here's my thing. I need to know what's happening. Like, I don't want to think that you're done and then you come back to come out, you're not done. Like, so this is the last day? Like, what's happening? Was it these? Like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Boom. And he's letting me know, like, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be done. I just gotta do this, I gotta do that, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know when I'm gonna come. Okay, cool. So I don't think he came that third day, but he wound up having to postpone it to like the following day because whatever the emergency, whatever the case. Now the point of the matter is, throughout this whole thing, I just felt like the communication was great, yes, but then it also got like to a flirty kind of confusing point that I didn't really know where it was like, and because I'm not about to figure it out or ask, I'm just going with the flow. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't have no parts. My name is Bennett. I'm not in it. I don't got nothing to do with it. You hear me? Yeah. I don't know, but I definitely didn't get that you, like, yes, you was doing your mechanic job. Mechanic, here we go. Wow. Because this is new with the whole mechanic word, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It was just a lot of flirty and a lot of confusion and a lot of, if I played into it, this is my point. If I played into it, and why I couldn't play into it is because my thing with stuff like this is, you sending me pictures and you flirting with the people you house you're supposed to be working on. You doing that to every single young lady, young tenderoni, all right? Are you doing this with every young lady that has their own situation? Oh, yeah. Like, if I was playing into it and flirting back and sending pictures back and kiki boo boo, like, that's not even a half, y'all. What's the gag is, boom, one day, right, I come home. Now, usually, I forgot this one day we was talking, and I was asking him, like, all right, cool. He was letting me know everything that he was doing. Mind you, we weren't talking, like, just babbling on the phone. No, we were talking about what he came, what he said he was going to do, and I asked him, because, this is new to me, so I need to know, what is it that you need me to do? Like, you coming to fix whatever you coming to fix, but what is it that you need me to do? Is there something that I should be doing just to make sure? Because I don't know how this process go. Like, am I supposed to, besides leaving the door open, what else do I need to do? And he was like, honestly, if you feel like the work that I did was really good, if you can, you can send an email, help me out. And I said, you know what, honestly, what you've been doing so far, like, this is before I peeped, it was just I probably peeped by then, but I would say, what you've been doing so far as like working on in my apartment and the things you've been doing, I really appreciate. So I got you. If it come out good, which I'm sure it is, I had to lay that in there, which I'm sure it is, I got you. I could definitely send an email because, I'm good with stuff like that. Like, I'll send you an email. Listen, you gotta understand, this is the most communication that I've ever gotten while being on my own, in my own apartment. Like, this is the most, just keeping me posted. Like, and then the fact of, he the apartment, okay, so here's the deal, let's break it down. The apartment complex was tight with him because he was being real with the tenants. Like, listen, you're not even supposed to be living in these kind of conditions. Like, I wasn't the only one going through stuff. Other people was going through worse stuff. So he was letting me know, like, the apartment complex is trying to come at me, and this is why he asked me to do the email. They're trying to come at me for keeping it a buck with these people, but I'm not about to know that this is not a living situation. Well, not my situation wasn't necessarily a living situation. It was a little cold mold. All they had to do was cut it out. But there was people going through like real big mold situations and worse stuff like that. Mind you, we're not even in the ghetto for real, so I'm just confused. But anyway, and these people were still trying to make them and force them to live or just not try to fix them or work with them as quick as they should have been on it to make sure their stuff was together. Hook me up, I'll hook you up. We good. As far as sending an email for the services that he was supposed to, what his job was in my apartment, right? Cool. He would be like, he's trying to tell me what he's doing and like explain to me, but I don't know. You're on the phone. Imagine you're on the phone with me talking about what you're doing, but I don't know the deets or whatever. So you could tell me everything you're doing. Unless I could see it, I used to be like, well, what time are you going to be finished so I could come and see what you talking about? Because you trying to explain it over the phone, sir. I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't speak mechanic. I don't speak maintenance man. I don't know what that means. Like, so I gotta see what you're talking about, because he will be describing what he doing. I don't know what none of that means. I'm so grateful for this call that you put me on and what you doing, sir. But I don't know what none of that means. Like, that would be me. So you gonna be there around 6:30? I will be home by then. If you're gonna be there, I'll come straight home from work. And he's like, nah, 6:30, I'm out. Understandable, cool. So this one day I come straight home. Mind you, this is after the days. He done already fixed my spot. It's been weeks, maybe. Let's say weeks. Months is crazy, but weeks after he already fixed my spot, right? Cool. I come home now. I'm looking good this day. You hear me? I'm looking like a snack. I'm looking whoa. I'm looking like happy hour day. All right, maybe not that. That was a lot. Anyway, I was looking good this day, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I get home. When you walking up to my complex, it's like a fake little hill. Like, it's not no crazy hill, but it's a fake little hill. So it's two, low key. So like the very small one, I peep the couple, right? Or all I see is a couple. Mind you, I never seen Sir face to face. Like, we never seen each other. I just seen the picture. When he sent his picture, this is your maintenance man, little sexy, trying to be cute in a picture and all that. That's all I seen. So, and I know you probably was like, so she's not gonna send one back. No. Anywho, so whatever the case may be, I see a couple at the first end of the hill, right? Now, from what I look like walking into the situation, it looked like the young lady came to pick up her boo from work. And you come pick up your boo from work, you get in the passenger seat, he take over the driver's seat. Yeah, I was witnessing that transition. So she was leaving out of the driver's seat, taking off her stuff, whatever. So I didn't see his face at first. I just peeped the back, said maintenance. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe like a week before that, I had seen another maintenance man who had the maintenance man shirt, and I was like, oh, he was handsome. I ain't gonna lie, but he was like really young, like young. Like, you sure he don't need to be in high school? Maintenance man, you need to be in maintenance going back to school. I remember thinking that in my head, but I was like, oh, this not the same man. Put two and two together. Oh, this must be this is me walking into the complex. In my head, I'm like, oh shit, that must be the maintenance man. But I don't peep yet. I just peep the maintenance man in the back and the beautiful young lady who came to pick him up, right? So I'm like, all right. She was pretty. She was pretty girl. Listen, they must have been like, you know how you like flirt playing with your boo, like, whatever, I'm not doing this with you, I ain't playing with you. Like, they must have been like talking like that. So I guess he must have said something like something about not wanting to drive, but she was like, whatever, I ain't doing it. Anywho, I'm getting on the other side. So she was coming out the driver's seat to get into the passengers on the other side, but she went from the trunk way, like got out the driver's seat, went around from behind the trunk and was going over there. So as she was walking the walk, her back was turned, which left him peeping me coming into the complex. Now, from what me looking at him, it looked like he knew me before I knew him. So he must have peeped before I peeped. I don't know. So, and the only reason why I say that is because his face looked like, you know how you see somebody who's looking at you like they knew you, and you sitting there like extra stuck, like I'm confused. Because I'm good for that. Like, what are you looking at me for? I don't even know you. What are you looking at me for? Like, one of those. That was kind of thing. So I'm like, he was looking, I was looking, we was all confused. Well, not the girl, because she was still walking around, so she didn't even peep. Me and him was looking at each other, but I was genuinely confused. But he was looking at me like he was looking through my soul. Like, so that's when my peep, like, oh, he must know me. Oh, this must be the maintenance. Like, it took a little minute, but I peeped. This must be the maintenance man. Cool. Which I'm still confused on how he peeped me first, but okay, cool. What? You never know, because if they get there whatever time, they could have been in the office watching me. I don't know. But the point of the matter is, the man knew me before I knew him, because I recognized you knew me before I knew you kind of face, and I didn't know you. So I was confused. Anywho, I peeped the maintenance man shot. I'm like, oh shit, this must be the maintenance man. Okay, cool. So as soon as he sees me, he's, like I said, looking at me like he knew me. He hurries up and looked down, like he was guilty or something, which then caused a red flag. I'm like, I don't even notice that. Why he looking like he guilty? Like, what happened? Like, what the hell? Didn't peep. Turns around, I see the maintenance man shirt, and I said, oh, all right, I gotcha, all right. So I'm on my business though, because y'all know me, I'm Bennett. I don't want no parts. I don't know nobody. I don't know nothing. So I'm walking about my day. Like I said, I look good that day. Okay, boom. So I'm walking him out of my business. I walk all the way up the hill, and I feel the man beaming on my back. Like, feel somebody looking like, yo, what the, no. So I walk up my little hill. Like I told you, it's 2 hills. So the first hill, boom, I walk up my hill all the way to my complex, and then I do a last minute, like, look back. Like, guess who was still looking? Because no, not you having a whole young, beautiful lady. You don't want me, sir. Not you having a whole young, beautiful lady, sir. Like, man, listen. Now I'm scared to even tell the mechanic. Why do I keep saying that? Now I'm scared to even be telling them the maintenance people what's going on, because I don't want no parts. If I was really playing into the nonsense, I may need in the future. So we're gonna keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play into it. I minded my business. My name was Bennett. I wasn't in it, so we good. But what if I wasn't on that flex? Like, what if I was dead into the nonsense, and then to find out, sir, come on, that was just way too much for me. But yeah, y'all, that's my story, man. That's my story time about the mechanic. That's not the mechanic, because he the maintenance man.